We have some round 2 action, and our hand is pretty solid. We have the old turn 2 Tasigur, so that's almost always going to be good, and our opponent's on the mulligan. So I think we're getting basic Swamp and Inquisitioning, and then we can go Island, Thoughtscour, Tasigur, so that seems pretty good. Backup Tasigur, just in case. Not really something I would have chosen for my draw step, but what are you going to do? So we're against the old Abzans. I guess we take that path, leave him with some Lingering Souls and some Rhinos. So right now our hand matches up pretty good against his. Certainly helps that he is currently missing a color as well, and has a couple of 4-drops that he's a little far off from casting. So overall, I think we're doing pretty well. And I think we're still just getting an island. It could be Watery Grave, though. Next one should be blue-green, so we have double blue for Tasigur. So I think island is okay. Can't really mess with us too much. And I think we're just going to leave a Training Grounds in there, because that would be pretty nice. Oh, misclicked. I did misclick. I thought they were both Training Grounds, for whatever reason. Obviously one is a Thoughtscour. Oh well. Birds is going to die. So I should fetch a Breeding Pool right now, so that I can keep the Scries off Serum Visions, and then I'm going to decay that thing. So we don't need another fetch. Tarmogoyf seems pretty reasonable. And then we get to take him to Pound Town. He's got fetch, so now he's got souls, and some rhinos are going to be coming, but souls are probably on chump blocking duty for the most part. And I think I should probably fetch. Need to get a black off of my Misty Rainforest, so that means I need to get a dual land. I probably don't need more than 1 green, so it could just be a Watery Grave, and then that gives me access to Cryptic if I ever draw that. I could keep open Dismember so that I could kill his Rhino end of turn, so that might be a consideration if it comes to that. But I think that'll be okay. Like, it's a minor annoyance, because then I could go like Dismember your Rhino end of turn, untap, and use Tasigur, but if I don't get to use Tasigur, I don't think it's the end of the world. I'd rather not just like hemorrhage a bunch of life points, especially when he's going to be casting 2 Siege Rhinos. So yeah, I think we just get this thing tapped. And we don't need lands, and we don't really need backup Tasigurs either. But he's not doing any favors. Doing us any favors by killing our stuff. By not killing our stuff, rather. So his Tasigurs might be here for a while. I got my Dismember. His Rhino lives. But that does mean that I can activate Tasigur, so that's not that bad. And he's bringing me the beatdowns, so kind of surprising. Does that mean he drew a path? I think well, I guess since he saw the Tasigurs, he's probably going to path Tarmogoyf, if anything. He does have a path. Thankfully, we still have a basic land left. And we get to hit him for 4. So now, I can play a new Tasigur to clear the graveyard. Because I don't really want that decay. I kind of want the Dismember. So I could just clear out the other spells. Serum Visions wouldn't be the worst either. but I think I would much rather have a better chance at getting a Dismember, so I'm going to do that. Just clear out all the other spells. Play a new one. Keep. Oh yeah, I get the. I should act. I'm supposed to activate it with the trigger on. That was kind of stupid. That's what I meant to do. In reality, you're supposed to play it and respond, and then like have a shot at hitting the thing you want. Because now I'm just gonna pick up a second Tasigur, which is kind of silly. But the next activation is gonna be good. So there's the Rhino. And I guess it didn't matter all that much. I get a Tasigur instead of a Stubborn Denial or Decay, neither of which is very good, but at least I would have a real card in my hand for right now. So I can't really get past his Rhino. So somehow this game ended up going all to hell. I don't really know what happened. Could use a Pack Rat. But he's gonna attack me with Spirits, and then Flashback Souls, which I probably have to counter. Or he's just going to play another Rhino, that works too. I guess I should have done this before damage, because maybe it gives me Decay, and I would want to Decay a token. But he just gave me a Stubborn Denial, and now we're in trouble. Now, no matter what happens, we lose. So, weird. Too many Tasigurs, I guess. Definitely did not think I was going to lose that game. So, I like Sower, I like Deathmark. Kind of wish we had something to fight Lingering Souls. But that just kind of is what it is, I guess. Fulminator is kind of a consideration, but I'm not a huge fan of it. It's just basically like figuring out how much discard we want in this matchup and which one. So I think I want the other Thoughtseize, and I think I'm fine cutting some Inquisitions. And then probably just a Stubborn Denial. Because Denial's okay against him, but not great. And then we want some Decays for Goyfs. So those are okay. But yeah, definitely didn't think I was going to lose that game. That was kind of weird. Don't know what happened. We're definitely going to go first, though. And this hand is not great. It's not a very good hand. I don't think this is one we can mulligan, though. So we have a turn 3 Tasigur, which is pretty good. So yeah, I'm just going to keep. I would want to fetch Basic Island, but I already have it. So I think I'm just going to fetch a Breeding Pool. And then maybe get Forest off this, I guess. Alternatively, I could use this to get Breeding Pool, use this to get Swamp, and then I have a green source already. But I might want 2 green sources. I guess like he's not really going to have Tech Edge if he has Township. But I'm going to get a Breeding Pool. So I don't really want either of these. Denial might actually be good, I guess, because I'll be able to play, since I have another Serum Visions, I'll be able to play turn 3 Tasigur with a mana open. So I suppose that's a keep. Definitely really want a Pack Rat to make use of all these excess lands, though. So now what's the play here? We definitely want a Visions, and I guess I just play the Misty. Kind of awkward. I guess I could do something like play Dark Slick Shores and play Serum Visions. I want to keep Stubborn Denial up. Oh, Razor Bridge thing. Okay, so the birds make more sense. He might be Kibler's deck and not actual Abzan. I don't think that really changes how we're supposed to sideboard, but definitely interesting. So maybe since he has Razor Bridge Thicket, I'm not supposed to be super scared of Liliana, which was like kind of the card I was worried about after he played birds. So maybe we can just Visions and play Tar Pit, but if he plays his Souls, maybe I want to stub that. But I think it's probably better if I just protect Tasigur from Path. So yeah, I'm probably just going to play Tar Pit here. We have a Cryptic, which is pretty nice. Inquisition, which I don't think we need. Especially if he is on Kibler's deck, then I feel like there aren't very many good cards for Inquisition to actually hit. So we'll do this. We'll fetch next turn. We'll play Tasigur with a clear graveyard and a mana open. And we're going to have a Dark Slick Shores, which is going to ETB tap. But I think that is just something that we needed to do, considering we had the Tar Pit and the 2 fetches that we need to play in the first 3 turns. So now he's got a Voice. So if I protect my Tasigur from Path on his turn, he's going to get an Elemental. And that may or may not be worth it. We'll see. But maybe he'll just do it on my turn. That'd be pretty sweet. Probably not if he's getting a duel, though. This might be a bad matchup, unless I get Pack Rat. I don't think he could really beat Pack Rat, especially if I have Training Grounds. So Souls is fine. And this Voice is kind of an annoyance. So now what? We could, like, dismember his Voice. Maybe keep Tasigur on D, but if he plays one more creature, his Voice is going to get much bigger. So maybe we just fetch basic Swamp, dismember his Voice, and hold Tasigur back, stub his Lingering Souls potentially. So kind of an awkward sequence here, but we don't have a lot of good options. The deck is certainly not coming together as it did in round 1, but somewhat to be expected. We have 2 combo pieces that, you know, we can't really find them, so. He's got Township now. Well, that is bad times. So I can't really throw Tasigur under the bus. Next turn, we can do it a little more freely because we have Cryptic, but we don't actually have 4 blue, so we can't have Cryptic and Stubborn Denial. So maybe that'll end up biting us. But I think it was better to just fetch those basics than fetch duels and take damage. We'll see, though. Our opponent's definitely playing well, playing around all our stuff. But, yeah, now I guess we just have to tap his team and draw a card, which kind of stinks. We could maybe tap and bounce. That might actually be better. Because then that at least gives me a shot at winning. So we'll try this. I fully expect me to lose this game at this point. Man, I thought I was going to win game 1, though. I don't know what happened. Again, kind of a weird game. So now he's going to Rhino me. That's not going to be good. Now I'm facing lethal 7 different ways. And we'll Thought Scour ourselves, even though we're drawing dead. And we'll see what he had. Just for completion's sake. Another Rhino. Alright, so yeah, that's it. That's going to do it. Now we're 1-1. And we basically just got the tar kicked out of us that game. So maybe we need some extra stuff for creature decks like this. Maybe not. I don't know.